Gratitude, feeling grateful. Feeling grateful for the blessings you have in your life. Gratitude is one of the keystone habits you need to master on your self improvement journey. Being grateful makes your life better overall, and it improves it in many aspects. But if you're not consciously trying to be grateful, it's quite hard. At least it was for me. But being grateful, for example, if someone returns your wallet or your phone or gives you a gift, is quite easy. But it gets harder when you want to feel grateful for the little things you probably take for granted. And taking for granted is the killer of gratitude. That way we think, oh, it's just the way it is. And we can't feel grateful. We don't realize there are so many people in this world who don't have those things, the things we take for granted. Things like food, water, electricity, access to electronics, Wi-Fi, and we don't even think about them. We don't realize that we can become one of them, that we could be one of them. I hope you're not one of those people, but there are people who don't feel safe in their own country because of the war. There are people who don't have families, who don't even have their own freedom. And these are, at least for me, one of the most important things. It's really scary to think about that we could become one of these people, but actually thinking of that makes us feel grateful. We remind ourselves that our life is not that hard. It could be way worse. We are blessed to have those things. That's one way to practice gratitude. But probably the most popular, the most known way to practice it is gratitude journaling. And that's not a coincidence. Gratitude journaling is a simple but very effective way to practice gratitude. And it's also free. You only need a pen, a notebook, and your focus on the things you can be grateful for. But can I just think about the things I'm grateful for? Nope. Studies have shown that writing down your thoughts has benefits over just thinking the thoughts. And after a couple of weeks, a couple of months, when you've written every single day the things you're grateful for, I know, 3 things, 4 or 5 a day, for let's say 3 weeks, you see how much things in your life, how many blessings there are in your life. You start to see how beautiful your life actually is and how many things there are you're grateful for. Before that you couldn't even imagine. You couldn't even think about those things. But now you're grateful for them. But actually feel that. Don't just say that you're grateful for your family. Okay, that's nice, but don't just autopilot it. Because that's one of the most common things to people say they are grateful for. Yeah, you are grateful for it, but actually think about that. Actually feel that. Feel the emotions. Take a couple of minutes and just think why you're grateful for it. There are benefits over if you just write that you're grateful for your family. But if you write, I don't know, I'm grateful for my family because I can see they support me, they love me, and they've got my back. That's way better. It doesn't actually matter when you do the journaling. It could be after waking up, it could be before going to bed. It doesn't matter. But personally, I do it before bed to write in the things I'm grateful for that happened today, and then also the things I'm grateful for in general. But just don't do that. Day 1. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my friends. I'm grateful for my health. Day 2. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my friends. I'm grateful for my health. Day 3. Oh, I can switch things up a little. What if I change the order? I'm grateful for my friends. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for my family. What the fuck, man? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't repeat yourself like some dumbass. Don't do that. That way you'll write down the words that won't have even any meaning. So every day try to think about the things you're grateful for at that moment. Just write down the first thing that comes to your mind and practice that every day for just a couple of minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. And when you find out the things you're grateful for, explain them in a very detailed way. As I said, there's a big difference between I'm grateful for my family and I'm grateful for my family because. And that because changes everything. Because you actually need to think about why you're grateful. And that's a little bit harder, but it's way more effective. And the more you've practiced it, the more likely it is for you to see blessings in your life, even where you used to see burdens. You start to appreciate life more. You see it in a way more positive way, and you start to feel lucky to live the life you have, to live such a good life you have. So just be grateful, man, and practice that every day to realize how beautiful your life is.